What an interesting way to start an episode of something. Hey there, Toons! Master Banana Muffin here, and welcome to, well, this. I didn't think that would even happen, that just randomly occurred. I teleported to Cellbot headquarters and immediately got into a battle. I just had a feeling this was bound to happen because, yeah, why not? So let's go ahead and take this guy out, and then we'll get right into what we were doing before. Oh, look at him explode. Huh. A little bit of, there's a little bit of a laggy tendency for my videos, but in case any of you are wondering, I've got interpolated animations, which is making things significantly better for me. Let's go ahead and turn run on real quick. There's old Lord Loud and Clear trying to get people to go into his death trap. I mean, go into the factory and guard it for like 5 whole nights, I believe. I really don't like the idea. However, Toontown Offline has included Weirder. Frankly, I hope I never really run into it. Next update, though, will be causing. Um, yeah, next update will include. Crap. What am I saying? Oh, yeah. So, the next update to Toontown Offline, it's gonna be a fun one because for once, we're going to be able to get rid of things that are a little cringy. Granted, Toontown Offline has some pretty cringy stuff right now, in the form of a couple things. They got sneaky with the addition of a Sans model. And if you don't know who that is, you've probably never heard of Undertale. That in itself should probably tell you what they're thinking. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through this factory run and yeah, kind of boring now, but I honestly need to do a Toontown video recording and just put it on my YouTube and yeah, just kind of like mess around with mini servers. Actually, next update will be even better because next update should include quite a bit of content and bug fixes. Bug fixes are a thing we need, to put it simply. I've already had a few run-ins with things like that, and it just, oh my god, why? It was like, it, it sucks. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into what we're saying. What I'm going to say. Crap. So the reason I haven't really done much with Toontown Offline, I was kind of hoping on doing something with Toontown Offline, and that is going to happen eventually. But I've actually created a new cog type on a source, and of course I'm going to want to show that to you. But for right now, we're on Toontown offline mode, of course. Like at the time of recording, it's literally like 5 in the morning. No one's gonna be on at 5 in the morning unless they're major insomniacs. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll have some early birds. I don't know. But for right now, I'm in offline mode. The mini servers are set to offline, and yeah. And as always, I've been actually getting a little chummy with what's his face, Barks a lot, because apparently Barks a lot has his own mini server, but he's holding off right now. He did have it for the longest time, but then like I guess people got a little screwy aroundy with it. I don't know what that was just now. But like people were screwing around on his server and he got so mad about it that he just straight up said, "Nope, I'm waiting until the next update." But the next update is a moderation update which will allow you to do more to stop people from screwing around as much. So that's a good sign. And plus, since everyone's data is on his server, obviously that's going to cause a few interesting red flags. That should obviously be a few red flags. Alright, now let's keep going. One of the main things I've noticed about Toontown Offline, like the servers are really stable, I'm not even gonna lie. The servers are actually so stable compared to other servers. I'm not even lying. And I have a feeling it's only gonna keep improving, to put it simply. Now that elevator can hurry up and come back down. There we go. I can go ahead and ride it up. Yay! We. Now the primary thing to understand. One primary thing to understand. I don't really do a whole lot of live events. But I really want to do a lot of live streaming on Toontown Offline. And hopefully they actually have been fixing things instead of just screwing around with things like the Sans Easter egg that I've heard so much about. Spoiler warning for anyone who isn't aware. One thing I do want to point out. Wait. Okay. I do want to say this. Like, obviously, I really enjoy what I do. Like, I really enjoy playing games like this. Like, they just seem to appeal to me more than like hardcore games like League of Legends and whatnot. I mean, casuals. It's called casual. I don't consider myself as much a casual more than I am like a mid-core. And if you don't know, and I guess mid-core would be like in the middle, like between casual and hardcore. One thing I think would be fun would be me creating a new cog type. Now here's an interesting thing. I've actually wanted to make a new cog type for the longest time, but I didn't really know how to go about doing it. So finally, I actually did figure out how to pull it off. I even got it functional to an extent. Eventually, I do want to see somebody add in a way to create new cog types in Toontown because obviously people have been doing it left and right, and I recently found out how to do it myself, but it's complicated. Like it's still a work in progress. It's still very crashy. Obviously, I should have put it on a different source because the source I use now is very buggy. I mean, it works, but it's buggy. And frankly, I think I broke it something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Dang. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish this guy off. I'm gonna use a fruit pie slice to do it too. Because he took 99 damage, and then you add the 11 from the organic fruit pie slice. And then you get, yeah. Yay, I earned my throw gang. And now my throw experience is going back down. I have yet to use any drop. Now, the reason why I actually prefer offline servers, or actually offline sources, and technically this would be kind of offline, but also it's able to do mini servers. And yeah. So, by the way, I do have a mini server that I like to do sometimes on the Toontown Offline Discord. I don't really want to give it out to just anyone because of obvious reasons, but at the very least, I do want to do a moderation. I do want to try to do it a little bit more during the moderation update. And yeah. So, one thing I do want to throw out there, if they ever add the ability to do new cogs just by defining a few variables, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm not even lying. Like, you see these cogs? I would prefer to. I would just straight up prefer to. I would just straight up prefer to have them all available and whatnot. All right. So you probably can guess what's going on. It's the end of the video. But before I end the video off, I just want to tell you something. Because why not? I enjoy having people like and support and whatnot my channel, which is great news because it really helps me a lot. And yeah, so of course, if you want to show your support for this channel, then be sure to show me some support, like and subscribe and all that. And yeah, I believe that is the end of what I have to say. Of course, I was rambling throughout that entire factory, but still. That being said, bye!